Hello there and welcome to another edition of Guinea Pigs with Greg. In this video we will be looking at pink-eyed golden sows. These are the sows that we've got in the stud which we're looking to breed with very shortly. So we need to look at these pigs, make sure they're in fit condition, make sure they're ready to breed, and look at them intently to see which attributes we need to improve on in their next litters. So we'll be looking at things like eye size, head size, ear placement, colour, coat qualities, body shape. These are the things that we'll be looking to find a matching boar for. So you'll see me go through each sow with a fine tooth comb, and then we can decide which pigs will be suitable for breeding, and then we can look at the boars in another video to see if we have the right attributes for those sows. So when assessing your sows for breeding, you're looking to pair them off against the correct boar. So I'm going to assess these sows now, and at the end of the video we will decide which boars they're going to go with. So this is Lady Ruskin. She's a sow that I was thinking of showing, a sow of very decent even colour, nice level head, lots of glamour, quite a large head actually for this sow. The ears are slightly wavy, so we'll be looking for a boar with a straighter ear. And quite a tall head as well to match off against her. She's got a lovely shoulder and a very short coat. You can see her body shape is exceptional. She stands very well. A lovely bold eye and great expression. So we don't want to use a boar here with a very short head because her head in profile is very typey. So we're looking to counteract that and create a much larger animal by using a taller headed boar. But she's a particularly well balanced sow. This is the sister to Lady Ruskin. Not quite a show sow, partially due to the very short ear, which gives her a surprised expression. But she's got lots of traits which are useful in the breeding pen, such as a very wide jowl, good muzzle, excellent colour still, and a lovely coat. A nice bold eye and plenty of shoulder makes this pig very useful. So we'll be looking for a very tall-headed boar with plenty of jowl, a very strong-coloured boar with big drooping ears and again a bold eye. This sow, when paired with that, should produce some decent youngsters. The reason we don't use a typey-headed boar is because it pushes the ears higher on the youngsters, and you run the risk of having golf ball-style heads, very short heads, which are not very desirable at all. So this is Corinth's Annabelle. I name them after their fathers and then give them their actual name just so it helps me keep track of who's bred what. Now this is more akin to the usual breeding sows that I use. Very big ears, big tall heads, plenty of shoulder, good colour, nice short coats with a fiery depth to them. The larger the heads, the more space the pig has to grow, so there's more chance of the size coming out in his youngsters. We try and keep the pigs lean when breeding. We're not trying to put them in show condition. We're trying to just keep them fit and healthy so that they produce good youngsters. If they carry too much weight, they run the risk of complications. But overall, this is a very well balanced sow and can be used with a variety of different boars. This is Ruskin's Flo, another maiden sow. Again, Ruskin's daughters tend to be very glamorous. Lovely square set heads, with decent ears. They're balanced ears. They're not the biggest ears, but they're show pig ears. They are angled slightly higher. A great shoulder and compact body shape with excellent colour. Again, normally this type of pig wouldn't be used in the breeding pen for us. It would be on the show bench, but during lockdown we have to go for breeding now and keeping the stud going. So we'll be looking to pair this to a very tall-headed boar. Again, we don't want to use a short-headed boar because we'll just get shorter and shorter heads. We're looking for bigger heads to produce bigger pigs, and obviously a bigger ear to offset the small ear. This is Corinth's Pearl, only 6 months old. You'll notice that the pigs produced by Corinth are much plainer than Ruskin sows, but these are the ones that produce my best babies. They're taller headed pigs with large ears, large eyes. I mean, you can see the height of the head is much different to the previous sow. So again, it produces bigger pigs. very simple principles that we keep repeating over and over again. It's just to make sure that you're thinking of these things when you're selecting your sows. She stands well. There's potential that she would have been a show sow, but I do like to use this style of pig in the shed for breeding. So this is Doric's Delight. Doric was Ruskin's father, and this is an older sow, a previous show sow that has littered and came back to the show table. She's a very short-headed sow, so we most definitely will not be using a short-headed boar. Her ears are borderline on being short as well, but her colour, her jowl, her body shape, she's got it all really. She's had a very successful show career, a couple of best in shows at decent sized shows. But now it's her time to go back in the breeding pen, and we've got a couple of candidates for boars to breed with her. And it'd be interesting to see which one we select. As you can see, I'm using a lot of my show team because of lockdown, and these are pigs that I wouldn't normally breed with, but they're having to be used because they would literally be wasted just sat in a cage doing nothing. So we've had to be a bit more creative with the boars we're using, and yeah, the head shapes are a little bit smaller and typier than I would normally breed with, as I mentioned. But yeah, but I hold a lot of hope for these sows, and a lot of them are maiden sows, which is always worrying when you make the stud young again. You know, you do like a bit of experience in the stud, something to fall back on. So we've got a nice mix there, I think, and it'd be really good to see what comes out, which I'm sure will be a later video again. On that note, I'd just like to say thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this, just give me a little thumbs up, come and see me on the Instagram page, and yeah, if you've got any ideas for future videos, send them across to me, and I'll see what I can do. For now, true bye.